Good morning, cool cats and kittens nation. And what a beautiful morning it is. Sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the weather's nice, it feels kind of warm, and sports are back. Oh yes, sports have returned. Unfortunately, none of the leagues that the teams I support participate in have returned, but we'll work with that because we've got German soccer returning. We've got the third UFC show in 7 days tonight. And also returning this weekend, we got Nascar. Oh yeah, NASCAR. So with the German soccer, I've decided the best way to follow along is to pick a team and support that team. For me, I have chose to support Borussia Dortmund. They've kind of always been a team I've liked because I kind of casually followed German soccer all along, so it was kind of easy just to jump on them. They're the team that brought Christian Pulisic into the world. They gave birth to him. They've also had a lot of great players. They're a good club to follow because they tend to sell their best players to the bigger clubs. So if you follow a Real Madrid or Barcelona or Manchester United like I do, you're probably going to get to see a future player of yours playing for them because eventually they'll sell those players off to the bigger clubs. They've got a player right now named Jadon Sancho who's likely going to be departing for a big club this next transfer window, possibly Manchester United. So early scouting report on him if I can get it. But, they've just had a history of playing fun to watch soccer. It's a good club to jump on their bandwagon because they're not the dominant team in Germany, but they do occasionally win. So, you're not really a front runner. You're not really jumping on a bandwagon, but you're getting a team that you might get to see win a championship. So that's pretty cool. If you are a front runner, if you are a bandwagon person, then just jump right on that Bayern Munich bandwagon. They win the championship almost every year. So that would be the team for you. But there's also a lot of other U.S. players around. Giovanni Reyna, the son of the great Claudio Reyna. He also plays for Dortmund, so another reason to support Dortmund. We've got Tyler Adams playing at Red Bull Leipzig. They've also got a player that's probably going to be going to a bigger club this summer named Timo Werner, so scout him if you want. Weston McKennie plays for Schalke, so maybe that's a team you might get behind. Josh Sargent, another American, is at Werder Bremen. And John Brooks, another American, is at Wolfsburg. It's weird, there's a lot of Americans playing in the German league. I wonder if it's easier for them to get a visa to play in Germany than England or Spain or something like that. Anyway, those are just some suggestions if you need to pick a team. Maybe that'll help you. But I also decided, since we're supporting German soccer, and German soccer is played in the morning here, let's do a German-style breakfast. Why not? So I checked in with a German person to see what German people eat for breakfast, and they told me bread and cheese. I can get behind that. I got Gouda. I don't think that's actually German, but it was the best I could do under the circumstances. Nashville area Krogers aren't big on German cheeses, I don't think. And then I got a pretzel baguette because, pretzels are German, I feel. So we're going to somehow eat Gouda cheese and a pretzel baguette for breakfast. Bring me all the carbs. Of course, you can't truly be a fan of a team without rocking their gear. So to officially christen myself a Borussia Dortmund fan. Come on, you boys in gold. That's a Dortmund chant. You might not have known that. Extraordinary times. Let's go! Let's go, Dortmund! My wife's still asleep. That's why I'm whisper screaming. All right, we got our bread and cheese ready to eat. Let's see how this goes. All right, so we got bread, cheese, Uh-oh, I only got some cheese. Just put some cheese on the bread. Pretty good. Pretzel roll's good. I like it. Came pre-buttered. As they say in German, Itung, Gluten, Keimen. It's German for bone apple teas. Oh, he's in. Yes! Let's go! Viva la Dortmund! Man. What a fabulous start to the day, my boys. Borussia Dortmund smashed our arch rivals, Schalke 4-0. Great way for sports to return with my beloved Dortmund just laying the hammer down. Great day. We got a little break before the next games of the day come on. And that's awesome because in my research of, German eating habits, I learned something. Germans are actually descended from hobbits. And so they've adopted the hobbit tradition of second breakfast. Kevin from The Office, also a German hobbit. He eats second breakfast and second lunch and so on and so forth. So, while we're waiting for the next match to kick off, we're going to go cook second breakfast. All right, here's what we're working with for second breakfast. Now, I was told Weisswurst and Bavarian pretzels, but Kroger not really up on the authentic German food, so we got Kroger beer brats and super pretzels. Basically the same thing, so we're covered. Now, I also understand that if you are the type of person that partakes in alcohol, which I am not, you can have a beer with your second breakfast. So if you're that type of person, throw your sausage on the grill, get your pretzel ready, and pour yourself a Hefeweizen. Let's cook. This is a second breakfast that I can get behind. Pretzels, sausage, and I made some cheddar cheese dip for the pretzels. Thank you, Germany, for this suggestion. Okay. As they say in Germany, Guten Tag. Tastes like a pretzel. I like second breakfast. This is going to become a new tradition in this house. Guten Tag. All right, so that does it for German soccer. It was fun to see soccer back on the television. A little weird with the empty stadiums, obviously. Kind of similar to the UFC where you can hear all the coaches' instructions. It's in German, though, so I don't really know what they're telling the players. But it's good to see high-level professional soccer back on TV. NASCAR is on tomorrow, so we'll check that out next, but you don't have to wait till tomorrow because we're going to just jump ahead in the video to me watching NASCAR then, so you get to time travel in this video. So I'm going to snap my fingers, and the next thing you know, you'll be watching me watch NASCAR. And okay, that's where I'm going to edit this. Voila, we're back. That was pretty cool, right? Well, it's a day later. NASCAR is about to start on the TV, as you can see. I've got my NASCAR shirt, NASCAR hat, because I don't have a favorite racer. I haven't been able to decide anything on that, so I've just figured I'd support the sport in general. Like we did yesterday with our German breakfast, I decided let's make something to eat that goes with the theme of what we're doing. So I Googled NASCAR racetrack food. Barely could find any results. I don't know what goes on at racetracks. I've never been to one. Save Our Fairgrounds and all that. I've been there. I've been to that track. Probably start going some more. But also I'll go to soccer games when they come back. I got sidetracked. Anyway, I found out Darlington Speedway, where the race is today, they have a special, apparently, pimento cheese sandwich that they serve at the racetrack. So we're gonna make some homemade pimento cheese sandwiches since that's a thing. All right, so we got all of our ingredients here. We're gonna throw all these in a bowl and mix them up. Pretty easy. And voila, pimento cheese. Now we just gotta toast up some bread to make sandwiches. The recipe for that part is simple. Put bread in toaster. Done. Got a Zoom call national anthem. That may be a first. I can barely contain my excitement. These amazing tracks, these amazing cars. They're gonna be driving a lot faster in just a few short seconds. This is gonna be amazing. Wave that flag. Let's do it. Boogity, 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 let's go racing. I believe that's what one of the Waltrip guys used to say that at the start of the race, so I'll take over for him now that I'm a big-time NASCAR guy. And this is what we're up to today for the next 3 hours. Oh, we got a wreck already. Literally been racing for 30 seconds and we've got a wreck. That did not take long. Right. Got our racing, got our sandwich. What's the bone apple tea of NASCAR? Maybe like a prayer. Like Ricky Bobby, dear sweet baby Jesus, please bless this sandwich that I'm about to eat. In your crib, barely know what's going on in the world. All right, that's good enough. Let's eat. It's good, as you would expect. Nailed it. A lot of good racing, a lot of good sandwiches. Perfect Sunday. All right, 1 lap to go. Kevin Harvick has led this entire race pretty much. Doesn't really even seem like anybody has tried to pass him or really pass each other. I just kind of drove around in circles for the last 3 hours. But that's fine, because as you can see from my shirt and my hat, I'm just a fan of the sport. Don't have a favorite driver. That was a really short lap. This track must be short. I did no research on this, so I have no idea what's up with this track or anything about NASCAR. I actually learned midway through the race that they actually do stages now where you race for a little bit, take a break, then race some more. That's probably completely incorrect also, but that's what I took away from learning stages. Congratulations, Kevin Harvick. Congratulations to all of NASCAR. I'm a fan of all of you. Go NASCAR. Come on, NASCAR, let's go. Good job, boys. Good racing. Fun day at the track. They'll be back out there again. Same track for another race on Wednesday. I don't really understand why the result would be any different, though. That's what's weird to me about NASCAR and kind of always has been. Just why wouldn't the car always be? I don't know. I'm going to make myself sound dumb if I try to explain what I think about NASCAR. But go NASCAR, go. Good race. Fun day. Victory lap. Oh, victory lane. I can't read. All right, so the race is over. It was a good race. Good job, NASCAR. Your number one fan was happy with that. They've got another race coming up on Wednesday and then another race next Sunday. So now that I'm a NASCAR fan, I'll have a lot to keep me occupied, a lot to do. So that's good. Also, German soccer rolls on. Big fan of that. Sports are back. Very happy that sports are back. Last Dance is coming on in a couple hours, the last episodes. That's been really good. If you haven't seen The Last Dance, it's all available on streaming somewhere in the streaming verse, so go back and check that out. Highly recommend that. Sports are back. Things are good. Sports are back. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell as well so that you get all notifications at all times and don't ever miss any more videos of me watching NASCAR, me watching German soccer, me doing whatever it is I do. Leave some comments down below. Who's your favorite NASCAR racer? Who's your favorite German soccer team? Like the video. Give it a thumbs up. And please make sure to, as always, heed the words of my mentor, Sting, Surfer Sting. He's the one who first said it. When he had the spiky blonde hair and the paint, and he'd do the Stinger Splash on Ric Flair. Right before he'd hit that Stinger Splash, he would always say, "Don't stand so close to me." Congratulations to Kevin Harvick. What a good race.